Making macaroni and cheese from scratch is a delightful culinary adventure that transforms a classic comfort food into a creamy, flavorful masterpiece. Let's embark on this journey together, breaking down each step so you can create mac and cheese like a true pro, impressing family, friends, or simply treating yourself to an unforgettable homemade experience. Begin by gathering your ingredients. The beauty of homemade mac and cheese lies in its simplicity, but the quality of each component makes a noticeable difference. You'll need elbow macaroni or any short pasta you prefer. Cavatappi, shells, or penne all work well. For the cheese, the classics are sharp cheddar and Gruyere, but you can blend in other varieties like fontina, mozzarella, or even a touch of Parmesan for depth. Whole milk and heavy cream provide the creamy base, while butter and flour form the roux, the backbone of the sauce. Seasonings like salt, freshly ground black pepper, and a pinch of cayenne or mustard powder elevate the flavor. Finally, a crispy topping of buttered breadcrumbs or crushed crackers adds the finishing touch. Start by preparing the pasta. Bring a large pot of salted water to a rolling boil. The salt seasons the pasta from within, enhancing its flavor in the final dish. Add your chosen pasta and cook it until just al dente, usually 1 to 2 minutes shy of the package instructions. Remember, the pasta will continue to cook when it bakes with the sauce, so undercooking slightly ensures it won't become mushy. Once cooked, drain the pasta and rinse briefly with cold water to stop the cooking process. Set it aside while you focus on the creamy cheese sauce. Now, it's time to create the roux. In a large saucepan, melt unsalted butter over medium heat. Once the butter is foamy but not browned, sprinkle in the flour. Whisk the mixture constantly, allowing the flour to cook for about 2 minutes. This step removes the raw flour taste and forms the foundation for a smooth sauce. The roux should become slightly golden, indicating that it's ready for the next step. Gradually pour in the milk, whisking continuously to prevent lumps. Some chefs prefer a blend of whole milk and heavy cream for extra richness, but you can adjust the ratio to your liking. As the mixture heats, it will begin to thicken. Keep stirring patiently. This helps ensure a velvety sauce. When the mixture coats the back of a spoon, it's time to introduce the star of the show, the cheese. Reduce the heat to low and add your grated cheeses in small handfuls, whisking after each addition to ensure smooth melting. Sharp cheddar provides that classic tangy flavor, while Gruyere melts beautifully and adds nutty complexity. If you're feeling adventurous, experiment with smoked Gouda, Monterey Jack, or a sprinkle of blue cheese for a bold twist. Once all the cheese has melted and the sauce is smooth and glossy, taste and season with salt, black pepper, a hint of cayenne for gentle heat, and a dash of mustard powder for brightness. With both the pasta and cheese sauce ready, it's time to combine them. Pour the drained pasta into the cheese sauce, stirring gently to coat every piece. The sauce should be generously creamy. Don't worry if it seems a bit loose, as it will thicken in the oven. If you prefer your mac and cheese ultra creamy, reserve a bit of sauce to drizzle on top before baking. Next, prepare the topping. In a small skillet, melt a little butter and toss in fresh breadcrumbs or crushed crackers. Sauté until golden and crisp, then remove from the heat. Season lightly with salt and a touch of paprika if desired. This step adds a delightful crunch that contrasts beautifully with the creamy pasta beneath. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Butter a baking dish and pour in the pasta and sauce mixture. If you saved any extra cheese or sauce, gently spread it over the top for added richness. Sprinkle the toasted breadcrumb mixture evenly over everything, ensuring every bite will have a bit of crunch. Bake the mac and cheese uncovered for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the topping is deeply golden and the edges are bubbling. Keep a close eye during the last few minutes to avoid over-browning the top. If you love an extra crispy finish, you can place the dish under the broiler for 1 to 2 minutes. But be careful. This step goes quickly. Once baked, remove the dish from the oven and let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes. This allows the sauce to set slightly, making it easier to serve. Scoop generous portions onto plates or into bowls, and watch as the cheese stretches and the aroma fills the room. Each bite should be creamy, packed with cheesy flavor, and offset by the satisfying crunch of the topping. To elevate your mac and cheese even further, consider adding mix-ins that complement the classic flavors. Cooked bacon or pancetta adds a savory, smoky note. Roasted vegetables, such as broccoli, cauliflower, or butternut squash, introduce color and subtle sweetness. For a touch of heat, fold in diced jalapenos or a swirl of hot sauce. Even lobster or crab can transform your dish into a luxurious delicacy, perfect for special occasions. Cooking mac and cheese from scratch also lets you control the nutritional content. Use whole wheat pasta for extra fiber, or experiment with plant-based cheeses and non-dairy milks for a vegan version. Gluten-free pasta and flour work just as well, ensuring everyone can enjoy this beloved dish. As you serve your homemade mac and cheese, notice the way it brings people together. Few dishes evoke nostalgia and comfort quite like this combination of tender pasta and gooey cheese. It's a recipe that adapts to your tastes and preferences, making it as simple or as sophisticated as you desire. For extra finesse, garnish your mac and cheese with fresh herbs such as chives, parsley, or thyme just before serving. The pop of green adds visual appeal and a subtle freshness that balances the rich flavors. A light sprinkle of smoked paprika or cracked black pepper also enhances the presentation. Making mac and cheese like a pro is about more than just following a recipe. It's about understanding the techniques that create the perfect texture, the interplay of flavors in your cheese choices, and the joy of customizing the dish to make it truly your own. With a little practice, you'll develop an instinct for balancing creaminess, cheesiness, and crunch, turning this simple comfort food into an unforgettable culinary creation. Whether you're preparing it for a cozy night in, a family gathering, or a potluck with friends, homemade mac and cheese is always a crowd pleaser. Its versatility means you can dress it up or down, serve it as a main course or a side, and adapt it to suit every palate. Remember, the key to mastering mac and cheese lies in quality ingredients, attention to detail, and a willingness to experiment. Taste as you go, trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to put your own spin on the classic. The result will be a dish that's creamy, cheesy, and irresistibly delicious, one that you'll be proud to serve again and again.
So, the next time you crave that comforting bowl of macaroni and cheese, skip the boxed version and embrace the homemade approach. With these steps, tips, and creative ideas, you'll be making mac and cheese like a true pro, savoring every bite of this timeless favorite.